G'day guys, Flint here from Backyard Blasters. Today's video we're taking a look at this snub nose Smith & Wesson gel ball revolver. So here it is in the box. It says ZP-5 Smith & Wesson. The box is pretty cool. It's got like a nice silvery shiny text all over the box. ZP-5, I think that's the name of the revolver. I'm not familiar with a ZP-5. It is a snub nose, so well, let's get straight into it, eh? So, this blaster uses 7-8mm gel balls, but there's one thing which is quite unfortunate, and that is that it doesn't actually really shoot the gel balls at all. It's a big design flaw, but we'll get to that shortly. So in the box you got 6 shells in here. There's also 6 shells in the cylinder. Gel balls there, 500 7-8mm, and a little loading speed loader. Not really a speed loader because it only loads one at a time, but it does save time, so I guess yeah, we'll call it a speed loader. Underneath it we've got the instructions here. Give you guys a quick look of that. So the speed loader, essentially this is this rod, and when you push down it pops one out of the opening there. So that's so you can load one at a time into the shell. So we'll take out the pistol so I can demonstrate that, the revolver. Now this opens by pushing this. So the idea is that they load like so, and you've got one in there, and then now it's chambered. Now see, it didn't fire. It went halfway down the shell, but it didn't go all the way. The shell is, I just blew it out. The shell is, I don't know what you call it when it's wide at this end and then it gets narrower. That's so that the air pressure can, it can squeeze the gel ball out of that narrow end and then shoot it out. But the problem is it doesn't actually work. So, it's so good because it's so close, and they got it, like everything about this gun is really cool. It's made from like metal. It's got a very nice grip. Functions just like a revolver. Oh, it's so cool. It's got this here to release the actual shells, but it just won't fire. Now if you look through the gap here, when you pull this back and pull the trigger, or I can pull it there without it firing, but there's this piece that actually moves forward. There's a piece here, which is meant to press up against where the shell would be so that it forms a seal so that it can shoot out the air. Now I reckon either it mustn't have a very big plunger in here, and the seal mustn't be that good against the shell, which is why it can't fire the rounds. So this item really is purely a prop, guys. You're not going to be able to use this in a gel ball battle. I don't know if the design will be improved, but it's, for a prop, this thing is fantastic. I don't think you will get much better than this, guys. Just got to find that. There it is. Like, it's seriously well made. Very well made. The quality of it. Okay, so we're not going to really review it as a gel ball blaster because it won't shoot the damn gel balls. But as a prop, this is fantastic. It's got a little bit of red on the front there, so we'll work our way from front to back. Got a front iron sight, rear iron sight, snub nose. This is the front of the barrel. It's just red Smith & Wesson. The cylinder here. Then we've got, down here, the trigger guard, the trigger. ZP-5, little unicorn here. Safety to open. Now that's to get your cylinder out. So open, and then when you let go, it's closed. That rod there you saw, that's to eject the shells, like that. That's what it sounds like without the shells. A lot of metal components in here, a lot of metal components. That's why I keep saying that it's such good quality, and it's built really well. you won't be disappointed if you're buying this for a prop. Hand grip, oh, feels great. It's made out of very nice plastic. It feels like rubber. It's really cool. Hammer. The unicorn here, the butt of the gun. Hand grip, yeah, that's pretty much the Revolver. Now, this brand, which, you know, a lot of the gel ball guns are made by these Chinese brands here, Xiaoyu Liang Toys. So I think they produce 2 other revolvers in this line that I'm aware of anyway. And there's one with a slightly longer, like a standard size revolver, not a snub nose, and then there's also a long nose, long barreled one, and a Python. And they also have the same issue where they won't fire gel balls. But for props, man, it's fantastic. And they're not that expensive. Like, for the price, to get a prop like this, to be on par with this, there's probably airsoft guns out there that are similar design. Well, you see, gel ball blasters copied airsoft, not the other way around. So I imagine there's airsoft guns out there that are like this. I haven't reviewed any any airsoft revolvers. One day I will. I definitely want to do that. But they'd probably also, you know, there'd probably be some similar airsoft guns out there like this that you could also use as props. But this is not that expensive. It does have a lot of lube on it. You might even see some if the camera picks it up, but they put a lot of lube on all the moving parts, so you might find that you'll need to wipe it down. See, my hand's getting sticky now even. But yeah, it's a prop, incredibly good pistol. Filming, costume, dress-ups, collecting for, you know, putting it display on your wall or whatever. This is cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I'd say the same thing for most of the other models too, which you'll see reviews. There'll be reviews for those as well. So yeah, that completes my review of the snub nose Smith & Wesson metal prop. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.